Hey, it's Ellie Button. Being an artist is hard. So, what do I mean by that? Well, basically, I mean just everything about it, I guess. Things are always changing, and your style might not be what people expect from an artist. It's all really in the eyes of the beholder, and that's something that I think makes it really hard for someone to feel like they can put themselves out there. I personally just started with this channel, and I decided to put out my digital art, which is something that I've only been doing for maybe 3 years, and it's not like fantastic or anything. I started on a computer using Photoshop and a Wacom tablet that I've had for like 10 years but never used. And then I moved on to a iPad, which was like a really big expense, but I thought it was worth it to be able to use Procreate, which I found by research seemed to be a better alternative for someone who isn't really interested in drawing directly onto a computer. So that's what I moved towards, and that's how I ended up with this channel. I have wanted to be an artist for as long as I can remember. It was one of the first jobs that I ever said I wanted to do as a child when, you're in school and they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? It was like the second thing I said. I was like, I want to be an artist. And I feel like it can be really hard to come to terms with the fact that you are an artist if that's what you want to be. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. I personally started out with painting myself. Not myself, but like I started out with painting. I would draw originally when I was like a little kid, and then, I started getting compliments like, oh, this is so great. And I was like, okay, well then I want to focus on, these things that people are pointing out, because I was young and I didn't really understand that, like, to really become a well-rounded artist, while it is important to, hone in on the things that you're good at, it's also important to span out and really see the things that you aren't good at, because when you start to improve those, that's when you'll start to see growth in your artwork. So I decided to start painting once I got into high school. I kind of didn't really have much of a choice. It was something that was really common for us to be doing in our classes. So I just went full head on into it. And since my career path in school was for art, for animation, I dedicated so much time to painting, drawing, all of that, looking into art online, and just trying to figure out how I can boost my career from the get-go. And I took APs, honors, all that stuff of art classes so that I could, show that I was capable. Even though those things didn't actually mean I was more capable than any other artist who wasn't taking those classes, because I would go to our school's art fair or like art gallery, and I saw other people's art who were not in those classes, and they were amazing. So it like I said, it's really in the eyes of the beholder. You have to take those things with a grain of salt and realize that what makes an artist is themselves. Yourself. You are the artist. There is no such thing as like, oh, I have to make this much to, actually be considered an artist, or I need to have recognition from, these people, or I need to sell out of my prints or sell thousands of dollars worth of work. Like, that doesn't mean that those things do not equate you being an artist. They come with it if that's what you want for yourself as an artist, but those things do not make you an artist. What makes you an artist is making your art in whatever form that it is. And for this, I'm talking about maybe more traditional, not like music and stuff like that, dance, although those also equally art. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and kind of just give a little bit of my 2 cents as someone who's been working on art for like their whole life, which I know I haven't been alive that long, like I'm only 22, but I just hopefully this reaches someone who maybe feels a little bit down and they realize that they are more than whatever they think they are now. You are more than what you think you are. Or even if it's just a hobby. If you're just a artist that this is their hobby, you're still an artist. So I just wanted to, say on here, like, go out there, guys, make what you want, do what you want, and just keep going. Thank you guys so much for watching. See ya!